Hello everyone, welcome back to the class. So in this class we are going to start question number 4 from exercise 2.6, and the question states that a two-wheeler covers a distance of 55.3 km in 1 liter of petrol. Alright, so you have to find how much distance will it cover in 10 liters of petrol. So in 1 liter of petrol, the distance covered by that car, or sorry, not car, actually it is a two-wheeler, so you'll say bike, is 55.3 km. In 1 kilometer it is covering this much of distance. Alright, so your question is, in 10 liters how much it is going to cover the distance, what distance it is going to cover. Okay, so we'll write according to the question. It is given, given distance covered by two-wheeler in 1 liter petrol is how much? 55.3 km. Alright, within this 1 liter it is covering this much. So the distance covered by two-wheeler in 10 liter of petrol will be, if in 1 liter it is covering this much, then 10 liter, in 10 liter it will cover into 10. So you have to multiply this and remove the 10 how we were doing in the previous class. Remove the point 1, and after point how many digits? 1 digit, so 1 0. So 10 will get cancelled, so it is 553 km. So this is our answer. So therefore distance covered by two-wheeler in 10 liter of petrol is 553 km. Okay, moving on to the next question, question number 4. There are many questions, but I have written few questions here. We are going to solve all of this. We'll try to solve, okay, as many. So to find the value of, or to find the product of this number, given number. Okay, so let us start solving. So you have to multiply between 2.5 into 0.3, number 1. Alright, so when you remove this it will become 10, and it will become 10. So it is 25 into 3 divided by 10 times is 100, right? So we can write like this. So 25 into 3 is 5 3 is 15, 36, 75 by 100. And when you divide this, actually you have to write this in a decimal form only, because the two multiplication product here is in the decimal form, so we have to write in the decimal form. So the answer is, you cannot write this in a fractional form, you have to compulsorily convert it into the decimal form. Okay, so number 1 is over. Let us proceed to number 2. 0.1 into 51.7. alright, so when you remove this, 1 by 10 it will become here, and when you remove here it will become 517 by 10. So 517 into 1 is 517 by 10 times is 100, right? So when you divide this, you are going to get 51.7. Alright. Oh, sorry, I thought it is 1000. So it is 5.17. I hope you are clear, right? So moving on to the next question, we have question number 3. 0.2 into 316.8. So when you multiply this, you know that whenever you are removing the decimal, if there is a 0, no need of writing 0, sorry, divided by 10 it will become, there is 1, and after decimal there is only 1 digit, so 10. Again 300 by 10. So when you multiply this, you will get 6336. 2 into 316 divided by 10 times 100, right? So when you divide this number, you are going to get 63.36. okay, so moving on to the next, number 4. 1.3 into 3.1. 1.3 in, when you remove this it will become 10. When you remove this point it will become 10 again. So 13 into 31. 13 into 31 divided by 10 times 100. So 403 divided by 100. When you divide this, you'll get 4.03. You'll get 4.03. Okay, so moving on to the next, number 5. 0.5 into 0.05. When you remove this, you'll get 10. No need of writing this decimal, 0 into 5 by 1, and after 1. How many digits are after decimal? How many digits? 2 digits are there, so 20. Okay, so 5 5s are 25, and 10 into 100 is 1000. Just add 1 digit. So when you divide this, you are going to 0.025. okay, when you divide this. Okay, so this is the case. Moving on to the next question, question number 6. 11.2 into 0.15. okay, 100, it will become 10. Remove this one, and after decimal there is 1 digit, so 10. Again 15 by 100, right? So when you multiply this, you will get 1680 divided by 10 into 100 is 1000. So when you divide, you will get 1.68. I hope you are understanding. This is the easiest one, right? So before solving this type of problem, we have done many problems which dealt with the multiplication, division, how to remove the decimal and write what to write in the decimal form and the denominator form, that we have learned in the previous class, right? So 1 point, no need of writing, just start writing directly. And 2 by 100, because 1, and after that 2 digits are there. So 107 into 2 divided by 100 into 100 is 10,000. When you multiply this, you will get 214 by 10,000. 214 divided by 10,000 will be equals to 0.0214. Alright, you need to be very fast with this, because if a single mistake may create or may give you an incorrect answer. So you have to be very careful when you are doing multiplication and when you are doing division. Okay, you have to be very careful, because those things we have learned in the lower class only. What to multiply, how to multiply, how to divide, that those things are very important and very basic thing. Okay, you have to be very careful, and you need to be practicing a lot for that, so that you won't be repeating the mistake. Alright, so number 8 question, we have 10.05 into 1.05. so when you remove this decimal, you'll get 100, and when you remove here decimal, you'll get 100. So when you multiply this, 1005 into 105 by 10,000, and when you multiply this, you'll get 525. 105,525 divided by 10,000. When you divide this, you will get 10.5525. I hope you have understood and clear, right? So we have 2 more questions left from exercise 2.6 of question number 5, 9 and 10. This will be a home assignment. Okay, you'll try to do it yourself on a similar process, on a similar manner how we have done the earlier sum. Alright, student, with that question we are over with exercise 2.6 also. So do your home assignment so that you will be perfect. Alright, whenever we are going to take the test, you'll be able to do that. Alright, so let us start exercise 2.7. Here we have the few questions from question number 1 of exercise 2.7. In this exercise, we are going to deal with the division of a decimal. How to do the decimal division when there is a decimal number. Okay, so number 1 we have is 0.4 divided by 2, right? So divided sign we can write like this form only. So what we can do is remove this point, and when you remove this point, beside 2 you write 1, or in front of 2 you can do that, but put the multiplication sign. Do not mix with this. Okay, so put after decimal how many digits are there, how we used to do in the previous class. On similar way we will do. Okay, now 4 by 2 10s is 20, right? So we can write 4 1s are 4, 4 5s are 20. It is 1 by 5, but you have to write in a decimal form. When you divide this, you are going to get 0.2. Alright, so I'll show you the another one also. 0.4 divided by 2 can be written in the form of 0.2 directly, because this is 0.22 is 4. we can write this form also. But I have shown this manner because in other problem you are not going to get simple sum like this. Alright, so that it will, so I have shown you this process because it will help you to solve further other problem which you will feel easy to solve in such a manner. Okay, so similarly we will proceed to question number 2 from number 1. 0.35 divided by 5. We can write like this. So 35 point we can remove and we can write 100 here and into 5, right? So we can cut like this also. 5 1s are 5, 5 7s are 35, and 7 by 100. So we can write this as a, so when you divide this, I hope you can divide it and you'll get the answer. 0.07 is the answer. Alright, so number 3, 2.48 divided by 4. So remove the point again here, you'll write 100. Now when you divide this, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2s are 2 4s. Again we can divide, 2 1s are 2, 2 6s are 12, and 2 2s are 4. So it is 62 by 100. Alright, so when you no need of cutting again and again, just if you want to multiply, if you want to divide this directly, you can divide it and you can get the answer. Instead of making this lengthy, you can make this process in a shorter form also. But if you want to cut, you can cut. Like here, if you want to cut, you can cut here. 231s are 250. Now 31 by 50. At last you have to divide only. Okay, so 31 by 50 will be 0.62. When you divide this, you are going to get this answer. Alright, so here we have the question number 4. 65.4 divided by 6. Remove this point here, write 10 and write 654 divided by 60. If you want to divide like 2 and you can divide, alright, otherwise you can directly divide it. It's better if you divide directly because most of the students make mistake when they are cutting up and down denominator and numerator side. Okay, when it is necessary to cut, then you can cut. Like if suppose they have extra 4 and extra 2 here, 2 2s are 4, you can do that. But if such is the condition, if there is a thing you can cut, here we can cut because 645 can be deducted by 2 and 60 can be deducted by 2. But let's not do that. Directly you divide it, you know. So when you divide this, you'll get 10.9. I have already divided this. I have got the answer. Okay, so it's your duty to repeat it. Moving on to the next question. Question number 5 we have 651.2 divided by 4. Remove this point, write 10 below. Multiply this 601 by 4 times, multiply this 4 times of 40 you got. Now divide this. So when you divide this, you'll get 162.8. Alright, so this is the way to get the answer. Moving on to the next question, question number 6. 14.49 divided by 7. Remove this point, write 100 below there. First you multiply this. If you want to divide, you can cut this by 7 by 700. So when you divide this, you'll get 2.07. Alright, with this we are over with question number 6 also. We have 2 more questions left from number 1 of exercise 2.7. Alright, this will be a home assignment. You'll try to do it yourself. Remember, practice make main perfect. So with that aim, alright, you will do your home assignment. So moving on to the number 2 question of exercise 2.7, we have at least 7 questions we have, but I have written only 3 questions here. We are going to solve that also. Okay, so let us start solving. So 4.8 divided by 10. It is similar to that of the previous one. Okay, so 48 divided by 10 is 100. So when you divide this, you will get 0.48. Alright, so this is the simple one. Next we have here 52.5 divided by 10. Right, remove this point, write 10 below. 525 divided by 100. So your answer will be 5.25. Okay. Moving on to the next question, we have 0.7 divided by 10. So 0.7 divided by 10, it will be 10 here. Remove this decimal, it will be 7 divided by 100. When you divide this, you will get 0.07. I hope you don't have any problem. You should not have any problem with the division. Alright, whenever you are dividing or whenever you are multiplying, your multiplication should be perfect, your division should be absolutely accurate. Alright, we are proceeding to question number 4. 33.1 divided by 10. Remove this point, write 10, multiply it below in the denominator. 331 divided by, it is 100, right? Whenever you multiply this, you'll get 3.31. Alright, proceeding further, we have question number 5. 272.23 divided by 10. Remove this one point, 1 will be there, and after that 20 will be there. 27223 divided by 10 into 100 is 1000, right? So when you divide this, you are going to get 27.223. Alright, proceeding further, we have question number 6. 0.56 divided by 10. So 0.56, no need of writing this. When you remove this point, 100 into 10, right? So 56 divided by 1000. When you divide this, so you'll be having 0.056. Alright, number 7. 3.97 divided by 10. Remove this, write 100 below. Okay, it is 397 divided by 100 into 10 is 1000. When you divide this, is equal to 0.397. So student, with this we are over with question number 2 from exercise 2.7 also. Tomorrow's class, okay, we'll keep it here. In tomorrow's class, we are going to continue from question number 3. Try doing your home assignment, okay? So see you in the next class. Till then, stay safe and healthy, and do not forget to practice and do your home assignment, okay? Thank you everyone.